Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Golden Gophers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Michigan State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy, David. You know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Meyer. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Buying some time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Dances away from one.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next one.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead. Here, fires into traffic, picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming right at
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay. I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
14, Michigan State, 0.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Good enough for 1st down.
This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Complete to the left. He found his man and zipped it in there. They've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Swings it out to his running back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Michigan State.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll line up for a second down play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Got room at the 35. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Right back to the well. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got a man. It's Hawkins. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. From the gun on third down. He looks that one in nicely. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down.
Second down coming up.
The give from the gun. Pirouettes through. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. First down here for the offense. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Myers. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 10 over Texas A&M.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Complete to the left. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Gain of 16. And first down for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Gibbs. Lets it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Minnesota.
And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
14.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Bulls his way forward. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Off play action on first down. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Offense set on first down. To throw, it's Gibbs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the ball is intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And that's a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Line gets set, first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the run. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Gibbs. Gets rid of it. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score. That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. Here's the return, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that.